Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey there, Tiff from Tiffany Micah Podcast. Welcome to today's tip. I'm really excited to share this one with you. I've got, it's very simple, very easy. Just getting you to think about things that you want to actually accomplish in your life and you feel like you haven't got enough time to get things done. So just what it says up on that board over there, if you're actually watching me via video, on the board over there it says just do 10 minutes. That's it. If you are actually listening to me, just do 10 minutes, okay? We're just going to focus on what we could do in 10 minutes, and it's like, you could call it like a 10-minute method, 10-minute hack. It always seems to be the big thing about hacks these days. So what I want you to be really thinking about while I'm talking to you about this episode will probably take a little bit longer than 10 minutes though, because I'm going to give you some exercises to do. But what I want you to be thinking about while I'm talking to you about this is, what could you do, or what would you like to accomplish in, 10 minutes a day, even if you want to do it 10 minutes a day or something like that, where you could help learn a new skill, improve an area that you want to improve on, start writing a book, train a specific skill in your sport. It could be anything, but I'm going to leave it up to you what you're going to decide on. But I'm just going to share a few things with you first. So the big thing that I've noticed, especially as we're, getting further and further into, 2023, it was like the same in 2020. Everything's all about speed, right? So as we're getting on in the years as such, everything seems to be moving quicker. Everybody wants to move faster and, get these hacks and get these things done. The thing though is that, yes, you can help yourself improve things in a quicker way in certain areas, but you still need to put some time in, right? So you can't just, pop a pill and hope that it all comes together and that it just magically appears. You need to actually put some time into it, right? But the thing is I don't want you to think, oh God, I've got to put all this effort into it. It's actually not about effort. It's the fact that you want to do it. And that's the big thing. Because I always find, like, if you feel like you've got to do something, and I'll share an example with you in a minute, but if you feel like you've got to do something and it's going to be just so much effort, then you can't get motivated about it. You're not inspired about it. And therefore, then it feels like really difficult to do. And I'll give you a really good example. This is a really basic example, but I'm not a big fan of, doing housework. I do it because it has to be done, but it's really not a thing that I can get excited about. And yesterday especially, I thought, I've really got to, get some housework done. Been avoiding it. Just because I'm not a big fan of it. I can utilize my time better, Anyway, I thought, you know what? Let's just do 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there and all of that kind of thing. Just do what you normally do with other things when you're learning stuff. Just approach the 10-minute, the 10-minute rule, so to speak, or the 10-minute method. And I thought, okay, well, I'll do that. I'll tidy up a certain area of the house and I'll do that. And I'll just do that for 10 minutes. Then I'll go off and I'll do something else for 10 minutes. Then I'll come back and I'll do something else for 10 minutes. Then I'll go off and do something else and, vacuum the floor for 10 minutes. Then I'll go off and do something else. And then I'll come back and I'll, mop the floor for 10 minutes and things like that. So I thought, all right, well, I'll just do that. And you know what? Gee whiz. Just changing my approach. I do like a 10-minute structure around a lot of things that I want to learn and accomplish. But I was like, yeah, you know what? I set up something that was achievable. rather than thinking, oh God, I've got to, do the house and, far out. I just don't want to do it. There's so many other things that I really want to do today. I really don't want to do any housework, but, it needed to be done because I like the house to be clean and I like it to be tidy and so on. So, I thought, okay, all right, well, let's just approach the 10-minute rule and let's do it that way. And you know what? I got it done. It was so much easier, so much more pleasurable. Put on some great podcasts that I really like listening to. I love listening to things about longevity and performance. And I'm going to be sharing so much with you over the time. Like where we're headed is so exciting. And the big focus I'm going to have is not only feel alive within, you'll see it on the board behind me there, but feel alive within, but it's all around longevity, and it's all around longevity and the older athlete, i.e. me. I'm an older athlete as well. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of things with you over the time and in this podcast. So I hope that you want to continue and listen and find ways in which to help improve you, not only from a sports perspective, but I'm talking about a longevity perspective. I'm talking about a better focus perspective. I'm talking about a better performance in life in general perspective, not only just in sport, because I think that's really important, because whatever you do, however you operate in your life, you want all of those things obviously to happen as well in your sport or in your business or whatever it is that you do, right? So exciting times ahead. So I'm looking forward to sharing all these things with you over the time. So keep listening if you want to keep finding ways in which to perform better in any part of your life. It'll be so much better for you. So getting back to that story about the 10 minutes, I was like, yeah, okay, great, gee whiz, I feel so good. That's an old word, old phrase, gee whiz. But I thought, that's so much better to approach it that way rather than thinking and looking at the whole picture. And there was a great book that was written, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's something about how do you eat an elephant one piece at a time, right? So it's like learning a skill, like my background is sport, and especially tennis and golf, but lots of other sports as well. But how do you learn a skill? Focusing on a specific piece, you get that piece right, then you add another piece and so on. So, same approach here was what I did on, something so basic like housework. But it helped me get over the hurdle mentally. So if you do have problems with your focus in regards to housework and so on, try that approach. Just do 10 minutes of things and you'll find that you'll be able to get through it. It'll be so much easier. And also you don't have to do it right throughout the day. You can, do 10 minutes each day or something like that, keeping it simple, right? So we want simple things that are actually going to give us some really good and easy results, okay? So if we go back to 2020, so that was a huge change in the world with COVID and the epidemic and what happened through that. It gave all of us, I believe, a lot of time to reflect about things, because we weren't allowed to do much or go anywhere, or, especially here in Australia, we weren't allowed to get out of the house too much. The big thing was either you could go down to an oval and go for a run or something like that, or you could, we're lucky here in New South Wales, we were able to go and play golf and so on. But when the first initial lockdown happened, we weren't allowed to do anything. It gave me some time to reflect on some things that I'd really like to learn. So I started to learn how to draw, because I'd always wanted to know, not so much like portrait drawing, it was more cartoon drawing and, something real funky and fun and, creating characters and all that kind of thing. So I thought, I'll learn that, and, I'll go and work on playing the guitar and doing all these different things and utilizing the time to learn some things. And then we went, we came out of lockdown and we went back into work mode, and, and then just things started to accumulate that way. And I was thinking this year, especially when I recorded that video for you and that podcast episode for you around the setting your goals especially for the next 3 months, and we worked through that. And I was thinking about it, and I thought, I haven't really spent a lot of time learning some things that I'd really like to learn. And I mean, as I said to you in the previous podcast, my husband had been quite ill, especially the first 3 months of this year. So the big focus was more on getting him right and just managing me the best that I could with me, making sure I was still fit and healthy, doing all the right things, and staying strong for him. But when I had the opportunity to now, okay, let's feel alive within, let's work on longevity, and and the mature athlete, right? The older athlete. I thought, oh, great, there's all these things that I can do, and there's all these things that I still want to keep learning and working on and improving. And I thought, gee, I haven't spent any time working on my drawing, or doing anything like that. There's a really good YouTube channel I follow from a drawing, and it's really good. It's easy to do, and getting some great results with that. I haven't got it with me. I'd show you some things that I'd drawn, but we'll save that for another day. Other things like doing learning, continuing to improve on the guitar. I decided that it'd be really cool to learn the piano again, so I've started. And just all I'm really focusing on though with those is then doing the 10 minutes. So I was like, okay, well, if I just do 10 minutes each day, and I don't do them every day, I do them probably every second day, or especially when I'm not teaching, because I'm still teaching golf and tennis. But when I'm not teaching, I can do those things. When I come home from the gym, I can go and spend 10 minutes in the garden and do some weeding or something like that. So what I was then thinking, okay, if I just approach it that way, then over the time, things will look better. So for example, the housework, the house looked better, didn't it? Right? Little 10-minute spots here and there. So then I started working through the garden, and I started doing some gardening. This is this year I'm talking about, not during COVID, but with the 10 minutes, right? And then I was like, okay, well, there's a particular area I'd like to get really, really well weeded and get all the, the weeds out. And so I just spent 10 minutes each day focusing on that. And it looks so much better after 4 days. And I was like, yeah, great. It's something simple. And then I was like, okay, well, let's start learning. Let's start learning the piano again. Great. That'd be really good. Okay, let's find something that I can learn, something simple that I can do, some simple things that I can really work on and practice. Great. Found that on YouTube as well, right? I mean, the exciting thing that we have now is that we have so much access to so much information and so much learning. It's right at our fingertips. You just jump on your phone, or you jump on your laptop or computer, and you just look for things and you find all this great information. So the opportunity's there if you want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an opportunity now, and this is what we're going to be working on. So this is why I'm saying that this episode's actually going to take longer than 10 minutes, but we're going to set up things so that you can actually accomplish things in 10 minutes, okay? All right. So I've got to just look at my notes while I'm looking at you in the video. Hello. But what I want you to be thinking about, if we've only got 10 minutes, if we could spare 10 minutes, because I have a lot of people say to me, oh, Tiff, I just don't have time. I've got a lot of friends who are just so busy, always so busy, never have 10 minutes free. They actually do have 10 minutes free. It's just that they don't allocate that time to have 10 minutes free. So if you actually allocated the time and go, okay, I'm just going to do this one thing for 10 minutes a day, then you're going to have some great results actually happen, okay? So if we think about the day, we've got 1,440 minutes. So that's quite a lot of minutes in the day. If you took just 10 minutes out of that day, so that'd give you 430 minutes left, heaps of time, just to focus on one thing that you'd like to really learn or improve, wouldn't that be great? Rather than thinking, I've got all these things that I want to get done and it's going to take me so much time, break it down. Just like you're doing a skill, break it down. Just do it in 10 minutes. You know, like I still want to be writing. I've got a few books on the go at the moment, which I haven't spent much time on. What am I going to do? I'm going to spend 10 minutes a day working on those so I can, you know, really help get the information out of my brain, for one, but also help you accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish, right? So I have to spend that time as well, but it's utilizing the time effectively. So when you utilize that time and you're spending that 10 minutes, it's focus time. And that's how I want you to be thinking about it. It's time in which where you're going to be focusing on that specific thing that you want to do. So if I was to write for 10 minutes, I'd time it, put the timer on my phone. I wouldn't take any calls or reply to any messages. I'd just be completely zoned in with that. Put it on airplane mode, for example, right? So that you're not being disturbed at all. So that you've got 10 minutes of focused time. It's not 10 minutes of just wondering what you're going to do. It's like, yep, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes. And you'll find that you'll accomplish a lot more and you'll get more out of you when you do it that way, okay? So here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I'm actually going to give you some time to answer these, simply so that you're giving yourself the time to go through the exercise. Then you're going to set yourself up of what you're actually going to do moving forward with regards to the 10 minutes, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and I'm going to put some music on for you, and I'm going to put the timer on, and you're actually going to do this for me and for yourself. Is I want you to write down all the things that you'd really like to learn. Not in 10 minutes. Just write down all the things that you'd really like to learn or improve on. Okay, so I'll give you some examples. For me, it's drawing, playing the piano, playing the guitar. Other things I can do from a sports perspective: work on my serve in tennis. Yep, go down to the court and do that for 10 minutes. Don't have a court here. I'd have to go down the road. But work on my serve for 10 minutes. I could work on my putting for 10 minutes when I'm at work. I could chip for 10 minutes. I could work in the garden for 10 minutes. Right, whatever it is, whatever you want to learn. I could read for 10 minutes on something that I'd really like to listen to. I could listen to a podcast episode for 10 minutes. Take notes on things that I'd really want to learn. So I want you to be thinking about that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put time on. I'm going to put the screen up. You'll see the question on what I want you to do for the next 5 minutes. We'll have some music there for you as well. If you're listening to this episode, obviously you're going to do it through your ears and then do that. If you find that 5 minutes is not enough, just press pause, stop it, get it done, and then come back, because then I'm going to tell you what you're going to do next. All right, so here we go. So the question is, what would you really like to learn or do or improve in anything that you want in your life? Then go and work on it. Here you go. There's your 5 minutes of time right now. Utilize it. Okay, great. That was a really good exercise to do, wasn't it? So you spent the time, 5 minutes, just starting to figure out what it is that you'd really like to improve on, or something you'd like to learn, or something you... Right? So you've nutted it all out. You've written it all down. Because there's no wrong. You can write whatever you like. Okay? Whatever it is that you want to be working on, have that. Okay? Have that on that notepad. Okay? All right. The next exercise that we're going to do, number 2, is I want you to work out what you would like to focus on just for this week. So write something out what you'd like to focus on this week. So you could pick 1, you could pick 2, you could pick 3 things. You could pick as many really as you'd want, but I would recommend maybe no more than 3. So we won't go past the 3 number, but something you'd like to learn, maybe something you'd like to do, or something you'd like to improve. Pick those 3. So I'm going to give you a little bit of thinking time as well here. I'll actually give you about 2 minutes to work through that. That should be enough time for you to figure out what it is that you'd like to work on. So pick 1 thing, 2 or 3, no more than that, what you could do in the next upcoming week. So here you go. Here's some music and you got 2 minutes. Okay, great. So you've picked that as well, right? So you've picked 1, 2 or 3 things that you'd really like to be working on. Fantastic. Now, this is the last one. Last exercise I want you to do. Number 3, what days of the week will you actually be working on these things? So you don't have to do it every single day, but as long as you're doing something where you're feeling like you're accomplishing something, or you're feeling like you're learning something, or you feel like you're improving something that you could work on. So if you want to do it every day for the rest of the week, put it in. Where, when, and where are you going to do it? Like what day, where are you, how are you going to do it? Right? What is it that you're going to do? So you want to put that in place so that you know when you then want to work on that specific thing. Okay? So again, I'm going to give you I'll give you 5 minutes for this one because it might take you a little bit of time just to work out what your schedule's like and so on, and the types of activities that you'd actually like to be working on that you could then implement into your day for 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes, only 10 minutes, that you could then work on improving, okay? Or whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes for that one because I thought this one's important to give you the time to figure out when it is that you actually want to make it happen. And I'm going to give that to you right now. So here comes the music. Excellent. Okay, so now what have you got? You've got a plan. You've got something that you feel like you could achieve over a 10-minute period of time. You've got something or a few things that you'd actually like to learn or improve or do, right? In that 10-minute period. You've worked out the day in which you want to do that, or days in which you want to do that. You've also worked out what time of the day you're actually going to make that happen. So what are you going to do now? Well, what you're going to do now is you're going to go out there and put everything into place, okay? What I'd love if you could do for me, though, is share with me what your plan is, okay? What are the things that you'd really like to learn or improve or do in the 10 minutes that you've allocated to be able to do that? And then from that, let me know how it's going as well, okay? So really love you to do that. Share a comment below of what you're going to be doing, wherever you hear this episode, wherever you see this video. Love to hear from you. If you really enjoyed today's episode, please share with me what you like best about what you heard. I'd really love it if you could share that with me, because this helps me then help you in accomplishing whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life. Remember, it's all about longevity, being strong, living strong, doing all the things that you want to do, feeling alive within, all of that. So what I'd like you to do is dream big, believe in you, go after your dreams. Have an absolutely awesome day and take care. Look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye for now. See ya.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go,